Another Griff Trips adventure.
Let's do it.
You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. A lot of stuff to get done before you leave on an RV trip. You go home and take care of the inside. I'll take care of the outside.
Sounds like a plan.
I don't think our kids know what everything has to be done before we go on RV trips, do you?
They have no clue.
Maybe they'll watch this video and they'll
learn.
They'll learn what we do. All right, let's get it.
Let's do it.
All right, so the way we usually do it in the Griffey family is I'm put in charge of taking care of the RV and getting it ready to go for our trips. And Jennifer takes care of all the food and packing the kids' clothes at home and whatnot. So we'll bring you along with me and show you what I have to do to get ready for us to go on a week-long adventure. All right, one of the first things I do is I make sure I got the fridge on, and it is. I usually come a day or two early and turn that on so it's nice and cold before we leave. And so I'm just going to check to make sure it was on and cooled, and yep, we're good and cold in the fridge. Freezer's good. So yep, we're good. Fridge is a go. All right. The next thing I do is I go ahead and get the kids' beds made up so they'll have a place to come into and put their stuff in when we get ready to leave. So let's get these beds made up. We got the beds made. Pretty easy. Now the kids' beds are done. Now what I usually don't make Jennifer's and mine. I usually leave that to do tonight. But I got a little bit extra time. So I'm going to surprise Jennifer and get that done. So we don't have to do it tonight. So let's go knock that out. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and knock out our bed, get that done. It's even simpler than the other. It's just like making a bed at home. All right. You know they make these, I've seen on the internet. There's some other campers. They make these beds that have these. They're almost like a huge sleeping bag. That doubles as a sheets and comforter. So it's super convenient to make. And so that's interested me to, and I think Jennifer to look into getting something like that. Just because it's clean and neat and easy to make up in the every day. Jennifer will be so proud of me. We love this pillow. Pretty sure my sister got this for us. And we love it. All ready for the next adventure. Alright, another thing we have to do, stock the fridge with some drinks. Gonna try out my new Viair pump. This is a new purchase. Alright, so that took us about, oh, this lens is dirty. Dirty, dirty, dirty. Anyway, that took us about 20 minutes to pump up all 15, all 6 tires. And so, I think we're wrapping up here. Okay, so another thing I like to do before we pull the RV out of the storage unit is check to see my propane levels and also check my water. Just make sure I got everything topped off for the trip. And so that's really easy to do. Just come here and test levels. And I got about a third of propane left, as you can see. My black tank is 2/3 full, although I think that's a false reading. At least I hope it is. And fresh water is empty. So we're going to stop on the way out and see if we can get some propane and some fresh water. But yeah, I think that's the last thing. So I think what we'll do now is we'll fire it up and we'll take the pull the RV out of the storage unit and get ready to go. So in order to do that, see, we've been here maybe almost an hour. Of course, 20 minutes of that was pumping up tires and then making the beds. And so I got those 2 things done. Fridge is on and good to go. So we'll disconnect here. We've got power here at our site that we keep our RV plugged in, keeps the batteries topped off, and it keeps everything good to go. And we can, you know, come over here and work in the summer. We can fire up the AC and do anything we want to do inside. Like if this was, you know, middle of July, I could have the air conditioning running, keep me cool inside, working on the RV. And then in the wintertime, obviously I could run a small heater. It's only a 20 amp service, so I could run 1 air conditioning unit, 1 heater. But yeah, so let's go. Let's get the propane filled and the fresh water filled up. So it is so easy when you have to fill this and you have actual pressurized water. All I have to do is just flip this valve from normal operation over to tank fill, and she's filling. All right, we got home, only to find Jennifer not here. She's out getting the kids. But that doesn't mean I can't do anything while we wait on her and the kids to get back home. So she always keeps a list, if you can see this, of what we're taking food-wise from home. And she's got it broken out by if it's in the pantry, the refrigerator, or the freezer. It's a nice checklist. And I can just go down the checklist and make sure that we got everything. So I can go ahead and take care of getting the food loaded up. So instead of just sitting around waiting for her to come home and give me instructions, she's got a list here for me to follow. So I can be efficient while she's out picking up the kids. Hey, the kids are home from school.
Hi.
Hi. You ready to go?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a fun trip, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right, now we gotta get the stuff that's in the pantry. Uh-oh, look, there goes Jennifer with the clothes.
Round one. Here
Round
we go.
one,
One.
round one, yay. It's time to go. I gotta get the pantry. Let's do it. She goes with the last load. Vacation time. All right, hitching up the car is a fun endeavor. You gotta have keys to unlock the doors. Well, we're good. Let's make sure our connections are good. Jennifer should put on the flashers for me. They're on. Let's see. Oh, yep. Connected in. I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but we're connected. We're good. We can put the brake controller on, put it neutral, and head out. So it's 4:45. So it took. We started this at what 1:15. So what is that? 3 hours? 3.5 hours? Yeah, 3.5. 3.5. All right, let's go on Griff Trips. Well, we made it. It's been a fun first day. It's about 9 o'clock at night, but we knew that's about the time we'd get in. Checking in when it's dark out it's not fun. So like I said, getting here at night it's difficult, but it's doable. So when you get here at night, you just gotta do it in the dark. At least we're not the last ones here. Our neighbors, we beat them in by 5 minutes. But we're here, Louisiana, end of day 1. Hope you enjoyed seeing what it takes to get this crew going. All right, see you in the next video.